Hey, what's up, my little tattletales? And what's up, Sussex squad? Y'all, woo! William and Kate are on the chopping block, and they had the nerve to try to pull Kanye, to pull Charles and Camilla into it, talking about that's just what couples do. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. You really have sunk to a new low when you're talking about sleeping arrangements with your 80-year-old dad and stepmother as the model of what your house is supposed to do. Y'all, why has this come up? If you guys don't know, the groans, the crowd screaming that something is up with Will and Kate, that there is some sort of problems, some sort of trouble. And as much as they try to deflect with Meghan and Harry, they cannot deflect anymore. I do want to say this. Every single time rumors start coming out that Meghan and Harry are about to divorce, when we look over at Will and Kate, they don't want to be in the same frame as each other. Now listen, it started off by this thing being posted on Twitter. Where is it? Okay. Sue Swade said, y'all didn't believe me when I said Adelaide Cottage was meant for Kate and the kids. Royal Lodge had to go to William so they could pretend to live together in Windsor. That's because Lord Samuel J. Jack said, I live a stone's throw from Kensington Palace. That's net zero. Prince William making you know how they're saying like Prince Zero. We'll keep it. Prince Zero, the Prince of Zero. Prince William said that he was going to reduce net carbon emissions to zero, right? They're saying that's net zero Prince William's helicopter ferrying him home. This happens every day. Hypocrisy doesn't cut it. They're saying that every single night, William's helicopter takes him back to Kensington Palace. Now, why would this actually be important? Because you guys, look what's actually popped up in the news. There's this long article about how William and Kate don't sleep in the same room. But it's okay, because don't you know, Charles and Camilla do the same thing. Also, royal body language experts, this is royalists, are saying that Prince Williams is self-conscious about Polo PDA. It's not self-conscious, he just doesn't want that woman touching him. But first, let's get into this whole thing about they sleep in separate rooms. It starts off saying a restful night's sleep on one's own could be the key to the king's successful long-term love with Queen Camilla, a royal expert has speculated. The monarch, 74, and Camilla, 75, split their time between palaces, and although Buckingham Palace is officially their palace of residence, their London base is thought to be Clarence House. Now get this. Keep this in mind, okay? I'm getting to the point. They say it's not unusual for members of the royal family to retire to different bedrooms for the evening. The prince and princess of Wales sleep separately when they lived in Kensington Palace. And it was speculated that the late Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip even had rooms in completely different areas of the palace. However, it's been said that the reason behind Charles and Camilla separating for the evening is due to the king's health. He suffers from back pain, and it's been speculated that sleeping alone can ease the pain and would therefore be beneficial to the royal. Now, okay, let me just pause this and say, you might be wondering, what does it have to do with anything? Or you've already figured it out, but I'm just going to, beat a dead horse. Sorry, Camilla. Sorry, didn't mean to talk about your family. I'm sorry. Okay, get this. There have been rumblings that there are rumors. Kate hit back at Charles and Camilla and was like, you're just a placeholder until I become queen. Charles and Camilla's people hit back and are leaking the fact that William doesn't live in Adelaide Cottage. So Kate and William's people, this is all my speculation, are now releasing media pieces on how, guess what? Will and Kate don't share a room. As Charles and Camilla don't either. Okay, first of all, like I said, how are you comparing yourself to two 80-year-olds and y'all sharing a room? But second of all, forget all that. You guys piece it together. How many rooms are there in Adelaide College? 4. How many children do they have? 3. If Will and Kate have never shared a room in Kensington, and Will and Kate still don't share a room, and they are living in a cottage with 4 rooms, massive rooms. Probably each room is like the size of like our apartments, right? But if they're living with a cottage with 4 rooms and they have 3 children, where's William sleeping? Well, I'll tell you where I think he is. He's sleeping in Kensington Palace. And that's why everybody always sees the helicopter taking them back and forth. And this is their way of trying to get ahead of the story, saying it doesn't matter that we don't sleep in the same room or the same house. You don't understand. We would sleep in the same house, but it's too small for us. So I have to go back every single night after being a dutiful father. I have to go back to my room in Kensington Palace and leave Kate and those kids alone. Now, I've said it once and I've said it again, right? Kate knows that when, George goes off to Eton at 13 years old, William will probably either file for divorce or officially divorce her, or at least officially separate. There is no way the men in gray, the English public, or the monarchy is going to let the future king of England be raised by a single mom who is also a commoner, who also have parents that are grifters and an Uncle Gary that has some type of farm of alleged illicit repute. Listen, this is crazy. And it's crazy that William and Kate are so far gone. They think this is normal to say that we don't sleep in the same house. And for whatever reason, that's the reason why you have to take a helicopter to go to your bedroom in Kensington Palace, because you cannot stand to be in a 4-bedroom cottage. You guys, people have been saying for a while they've been separated, and Kate lives in that cottage with the kids, and William just doesn't even come to visit. The kids see William when they are shuttled to him. Again, William is 100% turning into his dad. Because his dad really didn't see them like that. I mean, not saying his dad didn't love them, but I don't know, judging by the way. But the way he's shuttled and whatnot. What's more, there's now royal experts weighing in that William is self-conscious with public displays of affection. This is coming from the Mail Online. They're saying Kate looks so much more comfortable greeting her husband with an air kiss here. But despite approaching the ritual looking emotionally needy, hunching his shoulders, leaning forward, and performing an embrace announcement gesture to register his delight, he keeps things more formal once he docks in. The couple is increasingly less reserved about their PDA recently. This moment shows William can still be rather self-conscious about them. Get this. There are 3 quite practical reasons for his reservations. Here, firstly, the air kiss is a difficult ritual. This is when they were at the polo thing. It's a difficult ritual that often mystifies men. And then there's the macho spirit of polo, where PDAs with wives are less common. And lastly, he must be sadly aware of his father's iconic but telling missed kisses with his mother at similar events, putting pressure on him to get it right. Kate had offered a supportive pat on William's lower back. You mean her Paw Patrol on his patootie? Something she's seen performing a number of times in the past few months. She playfully tapped him on the behind during their day at the Royal Ascot last month and set royal fans wild when she performed the same gesture on the red carpet at the BAFTAs in February. Y'all, listen. I don't care what y'all say. I will say it once and I say it again. A couple of things are at play, y'all. And that's the thing why Harry was so smart to get out of there. Because the hounds are turning. Let's look at this, right? One, they've been exposed that William doesn't live there, and he takes a helicopter back home to Kensington Palace every day. I'm not saying he's coming from Adelaide. I'm saying wherever he's going, he goes home to Kensington Palace. 2, the press is starting the BS that they started with Diana and Charles. They keep giving Kate all these glowy reviews and saying little derogatory things about William, making him seem weak. He's not a man. Kate's a star. I mean, we know that's a lie. Neither of them are a star. They're also pitting William, Kate, Camilla and Charles against each other. Y'all, I think the tabloids are hoping they get a bust up between Kate and William, because now that Harry and Meghan are laying low, they need to sell papers. And if Harry and Meghan can't give them any fodder, baby, they gonna bring down Will and Kate. Mark my words. You know what they say? Careful of the master you serve, right? Or the dogs you feed. First you fed them whoever, Meghan, then you fed them Harry. Now they're licking their chops, and now they want you and Kate, or your dad and Camilla. You guys, let's see how this plays out. But something tells me they are going to be tripping over themselves to throw them to the tabloid dogs. You guys, what do you think about this? Are you surprised? I'm not. They are searching for something, but Harry and Meghan are laying so low, there's nothing to do. Also, Meghan has been really, really quiet. They say she's coming out with something big. I wonder what it is. You guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye, Sussex Squad.